let's consider where we are. Our student team started with Mr. Jordan Evans, an individual with a complaint of shoulder pain who was speaking to them and fully interactive. At the end of the scenario, Mr. Evans is hardly responsive and they can barely feel a pulse. The team is about to enter their debrief where they'll consider their performance and discuss how things went. Let's see how they do.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
So how did the scenario go for you?
Good. I think it went really well.
Yeah.
Okay, what
We
went
didn't kill
well?
him.
Yeah, in time.
What else went well for you?
I thought we did a pretty good job of communicating.
Yeah, I think communication was good. We were all on the same page.
Yeah.
We knew what was going on.
So what about communication went well?
Well, I felt like we really stayed in our roles and performed well in our roles.
Call-outs and our checkbacks were really good.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, again, we were just on the same page.
I heard a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody flip to page 18? And is there somebody that would be interested in taking us down the debrief? Anybody volunteer for that?
I'll do it.
Cool.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Sydney's going to do it again. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what worked well for the team is, like what we just mentioned, call-outs, checkbacks. I thought we did a good job of, staying on the same page. I felt like we all kind of knew what was going on. Thought we did a pretty good job of including the family member.
Yeah, they were pretty calm the whole time.
Okay. How about
I'm
your
really close by.
communication tools? How'd you do on those using your communication
I mean, I
tools?
think we just covered some of them. They were good.
Yeah,
So
like
Where, did we write those down, I guess? Did we write those
yeah,
down?
call out, check
Yeah,
back,
we did those.
S-bar,
Yeah.
huddles, 2 challenge rule. So talk about call out, check backs.
I heard a few. I heard a bunch.
Yeah.
Can you give me some examples of when you used them?
I did for medications. Like, every single time I gave a med, I called it out.
So she would let me know that she had administered it.
Okay. Were there any other times you could have used call out, check backs?
Probably when I was asking about like dosage for some of the medications, I didn't always get a response from pharmacy.
Okay. Any thoughts?
I think it was just going so fast we didn't really have time to look things up.
And I mean, we covered it pretty well, I think.
Mhm.
You know, like we
I
kind
mean,
of handled
they were all
that.
pretty basic ACLS drugs, so
Okay.
I felt
Yeah.
pretty comfortable administering them.
All right. So did everybody feel like they were on the same page, knew what was going on in the scenario and why?
Yeah.
Corey and Francis, I'm sensing that maybe you have some thoughts on that.
There were a couple of times when I maybe wasn't 100% sure about all of the medications that we were giving, really fast on top of each other, and the dosages.
Well, they were pretty
know, they were-
standard
Yeah.
drugs for a code.
But so you both had some concerns about that. How did you bring that up to the team?
Well, I guess I feel like I didn't have a lot of time to sort of know how to respond.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really quick scenario.
So I
Yeah.
was
Things
sort of
went
trying
crazy
to
pretty quickly.
look stuff up, to think about contraindications and things, and then
Because I didn't hear you express any
Right.
concerns to me.
Yeah,
so-
I kind of figured
Yeah.
too, like I was just putting in the meds that people were calling out. And I figured with, 2 pharmacists, you guys probably would have known if there was an
Were there any
issue.
tools that you guys that on your list that you could have used to maybe make sure the whole team was on the same page?
I guess we could have done more of a huddle. I know we kind of did a huddle, but I
And you guys
guess
had huddled too.
yeah, I guess we could have done more of like a
So
Full
everybody was
team.
on the same page, not just 2 or 2.
yeah maybe.
Okay. Pat, I noticed that you showed some concern about doing the shocking. Can you talk about
Yeah,
that?
actually, I don't know why we did shock.
Well, because he was in VTech, and I thought it was appropriate.
Why would you shock for that?
that you?
I've never seen that before.
No, yeah, you would do a synchronized cardioinversion to bring his heart rate back to normal. You use just like a low dose of electricity, and we charged it to like 200 joules, and that, yeah, it's done. I've seen it done.
I've never seen it, so that was kind of just concerning to me, I guess. But
So you challenged once, but maybe
Yeah.
could have challenged another time.
I mean, I guess so. But I kind of feel like, I sort of feel like you would have known. Like, I feel like she knew what she was doing.
Any
in the
other
situation.
concerns? Any thoughts? Sort of sensing that maybe there's something the 2 of you are thinking that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, there were a couple of times when I felt like I wasn't totally sure about everything that was being done, but then by the time I was looking through stuff to see if I agreed, 3 other steps had already been taken, and so I wasn't
Yeah, it's hard at this
sure
point
whether
too.
to-
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you have to keep looking up
Yeah.
stuff.
But in a code, we don't have the
Yeah.
luxury to spend time. It's
Right.
So what would have helped you or the team? Any of the tools that would have helped make you feel a part of it?
I don't know.
I guess maybe if we
Maybe
would
a
have done a huddle.
Yeah, like we talked
Huddle,
about doing a
maybe
full
yeah,
huddle with everybody or something.
think
Yeah.
I-
Corey, what are your thoughts?
I think so. Like she said, it's just hard to speak up, and so if a huddle was really called, we could actually discuss it versus trying to interject when it's kind of crisis. It's hard.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thanks for sharing your opinions and your thoughts. I want to thank you all for working really hard today, and I appreciate you were in the scenarios and in here.
Thanks.
Mhm.
It's good.
Thanks.